guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having an amazing day today. Thank you so very much for taking a few minutes out of your day to spend them with me. As you can read by the title, we are doing the first impression review of the new She's in Parties palette by Melt Cosmetics. This came out June 26th of 2020. It is 8 shades and $48 for the palette, which puts it at $6 a shade. I'm sure I will say that somewhere again in this video. This is the palette. Of course, I did just use it. Do have some swatches, but you will see me create this look if you continue to watch. I also ended up purchasing another palette from Melt. I finally purchased the Impulsive palette. This was on sale for $25. This came out June of 2019. And it is 18 shades, I believe. There is no mirror in this palette, which makes it a little weird. But this is that palette and what it looks like. I cannot wait to get in here and play with these colors. This top row and this bottom row. Screaming my name. So there is that palette. Like I said, it was on sale for $25. So I've been wanting this one for a long time. I also want the 27 palette. So let me know what you think about Melt Cosmetics. Do you own any of them? And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. Do be sure and comment down below. And let's go ahead and get into this so that y'all can see how I created this look. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and unbox this. I just got mine. I ordered it on 7/10. Today is 7/14. So Melt Cosmetics has amazing shipping, very quick. When you open it up, this is what it looks like. Everyone come with your receipt and then a sticker. Now my last sticker is totally different than this one, so I'm putting this one on my makeup mirror. So let's go ahead and look at what I got from Melt Cosmetics. So the first thing and the prize of the video, I guess, is the She's in Parties palette. This is a purple themed palette. It looks like a purple grunge palette. I'm super excited to get in here and try this. This is what the outside container looks like. That is what the back looks like. All of Melt Cosmetics have a little finger pull tab, which I hope and pray that other companies start doing that. It makes it so much easier and you don't rip your box. So this is what it looks like outside. Little Melt emblem on the bottom. And then when you open it up, this is a 8 shade palette and it retails for $48. And that is what she looks like. Very pretty, very vampy goth colors is what I get from it. So this is the palette that we are going to be using today. I did also order another palette from Melt. I finally got the Impulsive palette. They had this on sale for $25. I've been wanting this palette for a long time, so I do finally have it, and I am so glad that I picked it up. It is absolutely breathtaking. It's even better than online seeing it. So that's what the outside package looks like, and it opens like a book, kind of. It's got stair steps. Every other side has a little protector. And it's absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get in here and try this out. I did share this on Instagram already. I shared both of these palettes when they came in today. I just am now getting around to finally filming them. Or filming this one anyway. You will see looks with both. But let's go ahead and get started on the She's in Parties palette. Now I have watched a few reviews on this. I've watched a few of my friends do reviews on this, and then I've watched other people do reviews on this. I am going to use the Pretty Vulgar eye primer. I do like this primer. I know when I first got it, it wasn't one of my favorites. but I have learned to use it, I guess. So I really do like this primer. It does stay tacky. It does dry down, but it gives a very sticky, tacky base. And I have found out that working with melt shadows really do better with a sticky base, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get our hair out of the way. So, do you use melt? I am so fairly new to melt, but I am slowly and surely becoming a huge fan. I do have the Smoke Sessions palette, the 420 palette, and then the Vita palette. I am on the hunt for the other part of this. It's just so ridiculously expensive on Mercari, but I will eventually have it to make that complete. Let's go ahead and get in here because I can't wait. I have been drooling over this palette since they showed pictures of it, so I cannot wait to get in here. Alright, so we are going to go in. I'm just going to use the Midnight Collection Fair brush, and I'm going to go into Total Immortal. It's like a lavender color. Now, Melt does have kick up, but the quality of their shadows is absolutely amazing. I know my first look and review was with the 420 palette, and I had never tried Melt products. So I did have a harder time on making a look. Since then, I have played with my palettes and am very comfortable using them. So as you can see, that's just a pretty gradual purple color. I have found the best way to use Melt Cosmetics is a pat on and then come back through and blend is what works best for me that I have found. Now, it might work different for you. Everybody is different. So just play with your makeup, find out what works for you. Oh, so pretty. I did watch Miss Jeannie on Unfiltered 50s use this palette. She says she absolutely adores this palette. She was not a big fan of the 420 palette. I have learned that with the 420 palette, once you get in there a little bit, it's so much easier to use. Alright, so we're going to go into Last Caress, which is right next to it. And we are going to just stick this right in our crease. So let me know if you got this palette or if you are a Melt Cosmetics lover. What palettes you have used. What palettes from them do you want? I think I want the 27 palette, I believe is what it's called, next. I don't feel like I need the Gemini or the Rust palette. With having the Vita and the 420 palette, I feel like I have those colors. Now, I have heard that the Millennial Pink was not up to par for some people that have been long-time melt lovers. I won't be picking that one up, just for the simple fact that I don't feel like I need it. The other part of the Vita palette I do want, and then I believe it's the 27 palette is what it's called, that I also would like to have. So as you can see, those colors do blend out. They are very, very pretty. And we have only used 2 colors. The more you blend with melt, the better your look is. Chloe is in here walking around as usual. Do y'all see what she did to me? Do you see that big scratch right there? If you're new to my channel, Chloe is my dog. She is a pit bull, and she is so much bigger than I am. I will try to find a picture and put it in here for the people that haven't seen her, and just so that you can see her size. She's a big girl. She likes her food, and I give it to her. She is definitely spoiled. All of my dogs are spoiled. Okay, so there's those 2 colors, and I just have to, we are going to go into Mean Streak. This very vampy maroon color, because I have to. When I open this palette, that is one of the, oh, look at that color. That is one of the colors that stuck out. Oh yeah, that is very pretty. Very, very pretty. I like that. I'm going to go into a Sigma E25 blender and just blend. Almost like a maroon black. It's a very pretty color. Okay, so there is our 3 colors. I think they go very well together. I could still do some more blending, but for the sake of the video, it's going to be covered up by a shimmer anyway right there, so yes, very pretty, very vampy. Alright, I am going to take I'm going to take that Mean Streak again, which was the darkest color we used, and we are going to put that right on the lower lash line, right at the end. If you do know, my eyes are different sizes. Most people's are. Then I'm going to go back into Last Caress. And we're going to take that in about halfway. And then I'm going to take Total Immortal. And with that one, I go right under the darker colors, just to keep suit with what's on top. Alright. So, very, very pretty. I will say that I tried the Tarte Shape Tape again for concealer. It is not my favorite. It always leaves the worst. Anyway, let's go ahead and go on. Dogs are gonna bark. It's just what my dogs do. I'm gonna take Strange Love right here, and we're gonna use that as our shimmer. And we're going to pray that this shimmer works better than the shimmer in the 420 palette. That was a horrible shimmer. Horrible. And for it being my first melt palette, just, I was not very ecstatic about it. We'll just say that. I don't know why I always try to use that mirror when I have the mirror from the palette. Yes, that is such a better shimmer. Now you can get these shimmers wet, and they do have more of a pop. I think it's going on just fine. We are not going to do the extra pop. I don't think it's very necessary. I do bring my shimmer down to my lower lash line, just so that everything matches everywhere. I'm going to also go into, I don't know, let's swatch them. Sleepwalk and Lost Control are also shimmers. That is what they look like. Ooh. There's what they look like on the arm. I think we're going to go into Lost Control. And we're going to stick that right here on the end, just to marry those two colors together. Oh yeah, that's pretty. All right. And then lastly, we are going to do an inner corner highlight with Skeleton Kiss. It is the lightest shade in here. Oh. They're so soft. I'm also going to take that on my brow bone. That is a very pretty color. Almost looks like a duochrome. Maybe it is. All right, so stays. All right, so here is our eyes. I think the look came out beautiful. I am going to pause and do some eyeliner, some mascara, and then I will come back with my final thoughts on this palette. Okay guys, so this is our finished look. I do think it came out very pretty. Would I recommend this palette? I would. I will say that it is $48. That puts it, for 8 shades at $48, puts it at $6 a shade. Is it worth it? I believe absolutely it is. I think that Melt Cosmetics quality is absolutely stunning. It does take some time to work with the formula, but what you do, oh, stunning, beautiful. Go back and watch my first impression of Melt Cosmetics. The look turned out alright, but you could tell that I was brand new to it and didn't really know what I was doing. I have since learned, and I am very ecstatic with this look. I am super excited that I picked the palette up. I will bring y'all in closer to let you see the look. I am in a different little kind of setup. I do have my drawers of makeup that I use from here down. The top one will be for Shop My Stash. We are going to do that. I am sorry that it did not get done yet. It will be. The background will stay this way just so that it's about what I'm presenting and not about what I own. So, I think that the She's in Parties palette is absolutely worth the money. I think it is a very beautiful palette. It came out with a very beautiful look. I will definitely be using this palette again. So comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the look, what you think about Melt Cosmetics in general. And as always, guys, until next time, you stay beautiful. Bye.